Good morning, everyone. My name is Ashika Thapa, and I am a teacher trainee of Siliguri Tarai B.Ed College. Today, I am going to discuss one of the topic from the history, that is the subsidiary alliance. So, as you all know, that India was once ruled by the Britishers for the very long time. But you should also know that Britishers did not capture the nation, the India, just only at a one time. It took them more time to capture it because India, that time India used to be a very great country ruled by some great rulers. So it was becoming difficult for the Britishers to capture the country easily. Okay, so uh, the Britishers, they did not sit quietly. They started attacking or capturing some small areas or small villages of the nation so that they could show their power to the country. And that happened. India witnessed the power of the Britishers. Okay, Britishers was able to capture those small villages, small areas, because that time those villages used to be weak. So they took advantage of that weakness. Okay, and Britishers here, they also witnessed some weaknesses of the Indian rulers, which was going to be the weapon in their near future for capturing the nation. So the only aim, okay, the only aim of the Britishers was to capture the nation. So they did not want to lose any chance. So they started making some alliances, some treaties with some Indian rulers. Okay, so now the question comes, what is actually subsidiary alliance? The subsidiary alliance is a system which was developed by the Britishers with the help of Lord Wellesley. Okay, who was Lord Wellesley? He was a Governor General of the Britishers at that time. He helped the Britishers develop the alliance, this subsidiary alliance. So now the question is, what was actually said in the alliance? Okay, the first thing was, any ruler, okay, any Indian ruler entering in the alliance was not allowed to, was forced to disband, to leave his territory, to leave his power, and to accept the territory of the Britishers permanently. This showed that Britishers wanted to expand his territory all over the nation. Okay. Second was, those Indian rulers who had entered in the alliance was not at all allowed to make any alliance with the other rulers without taking without asking any permission from the Britishers. Okay, not only to make a good alliances with some other rulers, but they were also not allowed to declare any war against the any other ruler. For that also they had to take permission from the Britishers. So here Indians, they had to ask for the permission to make an alliance with some other rulers and to declare any war with some other rulers. For this both thing, they had to take permission from the Britishers. They were not allowed, okay, to do anything against their permission. Next is, if by any chance, okay, I have already told you that they were not allowed to declare any war without taking permissions, but if by any chance there is a conflict between two rulers, the decisions of what has to be done was in the hand of Britishers, not in the hand of Indians. So this clearly shows that Britishers were slowly taking over the power of those decision making power from the hand of Indians. They were taking it. Okay. Next is, Britishers were forced to expel all the foreign powers from the country. They were forced, okay, like French, Europeans, they were not allowed to be in the country. Britishers just wanted that India has to be theirs, not any other powers. They wanted to capture, they wanted to rule the nation by themselves, not by any other powers. Okay. And next is, out of all this, what Britishers did for these rulers who has entered in the alliance. Okay, they did. Britishers promised to these rulers who has entered in the alliance that they would protect them from any foreign invasions, any foreign attack, if there will be any. As Indians, they did not had any powers with them, they were all alone. So Britishers promised that. So one thing which has to be noted here is why Indians was not able to attack any other country. Okay, if there was any kind of war, why they were not allowed, I'm sorry, why they were not able. Okay, because those power was snatched away by the Britishers itself. Okay, so this was a trick of the Britishers to capture the places of India where they were successful. Okay, and this subsidiary alliance, through this subsidiary alliance, Britishers was able to capture many more places of the India. Not only few, but they were able to capture many more places of the nation. This subsidiary alliance proved that not proved, but this subsidiary alliance started Britishers interfering in the internal affairs of the Indian rulers. Okay, earlier they used to interfere in the external affairs, okay, sometimes, but now because of their power, they started interfering in the internal affairs of the Indian rulers. Everything was under control of the Britishers. Okay, everything has to be asked to them before doing anything. Okay, on the other hand, Indians became puppet. They became puppet in the hand of Britishers. They did not have any stand. They were all alone. For just one little war, they had to take the help of the Britishers. So just everything was just Britishers, not Indians. Okay, so this subsidiary alliance led the Britishers one step closer to their aim of capturing the nation. Okay, this subsidiary alliance helped the Britishers capturing many more places. Okay, many more, not every, but they were very close of fulfilling their dream. Okay, this was the power of the Britishers while they were in the process of capturing the nation. So I hope I am able to make this topic more clear to you. Okay, thank you.